Good morning again, everyone. This is Charles Heyward from the great state of Maryland here on Monday, February the 24th, 2014. A beautiful morning we have in Maryland. I want to welcome you all again to the Masters of Mind call every Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. We are right here for a little information and inspiration, hopefully to motivate you to start your day, your month, your week out on the right foot, moving us forward and on our journey towards the life that we envision for ourselves. This morning, you all, I'm sure everyone here is familiar with the very popular milk commercial that the advertisement for milk that we had a while back. It was called Got Milk. Got Milk. Everywhere you look, Got Milk. You see everyone with their milk mustaches. Got Milk was a big advertising push for milk back, and I'm going to piggyback off of that advertisement, off of that campaign just a little bit. Today's message is I decided to title it "Got Manure." You heard me correct. Got Manure. And I know what you're thinking out there. You're thinking, oh my goodness, what is Charles Heyward Jr. talking about? I hope his mother and father are not on the call. He is going to soil the Heyward name. The good Reverend Doctor, I can't believe that he's talking about manure this Monday morning. And all I'm going to ask you guys, just give me a few minutes and hear where it is I'm going with this. I know it's a title that's a bit provocative, but hear where it is that I'm going. And the call was actually inspired. I was driving past a farm this weekend, and if anyone is familiar with farmland, and I'm sure a lot of you are, but as a city boy here, I don't get around farms very often. So when I do, it's very noticeable. The smell of manure hits you so hard, sometimes it almost knocks you right over. So I'm riding down the street and that smell hits me and my face scrunches up. You know how it happens, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that smell. And all of the normal things popped into my mind. Just how anyone could work around manure all day long. It stinks. It's nasty. It's waste. There's no more use to the body that it came from, and just all of these negative things popped into my mind, but then I remembered that I'm on a farm, or I'm driving past a farm, and for the right mind who decides to take that nasty, dirty, material, that excrement from animals, and look at it in the right light. Look at it for a positive. That material that for general purposes would serve absolutely no use. In the right hands, it serves a masterful use. It's highly useful in the right hands when you think about it in the right context. Okay, because you see, a farmer will take that manure. He will plow it into his fields, and in that environment, the manure no longer is a waste material. It's now a life-giving material. Because you see, what happens is when you plow that manure into the soil, fungi and fungus and other things inside of the soil actually feed on the bacteria inside of the manure. During that process, the nitrogen and the phosphates that are trapped inside the bacteria are now released into the soil, enriching the soil. So now whenever you come around and you plant something, you plant the seed of something that you want to grow in this fertile soil, that seed is now going to be in an environment where it can pull from the soil the nutrients and the minerals and all of the things that it needs to grow bigger, faster, stronger. Okay, so now we've taken this manure through a process where it goes from, simply a waste of material to something that actually is a catalyst for growth. And it's going to be the same way in your life. Okay, there's going to be something in your life. There's going to be a situation. There's going to be people who, when you think about them, when you think about these situations, when you think about being around these individuals, your face is going to scrunch up, just like you're smelling that manure for the very first time. You're going to think of all of the negative things in your life. You're going to think about all the negative things associated with this situation or with this person or whatever it is. That's going to be your initial, a very normal initial response and process of thought. This is nasty. I don't like this. The boss isn't being fair. I can't stand my coworkers. I can't believe my spouse did that. The children are, X, Y, and Z. All of those things, the money isn't right. The job isn't right. The car broke down again. All of those negative situations that impact us, they stink. On the surface, they can serve no good. But in the right hands, when looked at those situations properly, you can take those situations and use them as a catalyst for growth. Maybe that coworker at your job is just completely unbearable. But maybe the reason that coworker is there with you is to teach you patience, to teach you how to work with people who aren't easy to work with. Maybe the bank account is on zero right now, and that situation stinks. It's nasty. It's horrible. But maybe that manure of a zero bank account is in your life to serve as a catalyst for growth, for how you can increase your income, how you can increase your net worth. Maybe the car just broke down. You got a flat tire on the way somewhere. Well, maybe it's a catalyst for you to learn something new. Maybe it's serving as a catalyst for you to meet someone new. Whatever it is, all it takes is using a different thought process to process whatever that situation is or whatever that interaction with that individual is. When you begin to think about that situation differently, the situation will take on a different persona. It will turn itself from a negative into a positive depending on how you think about it and how you look at it. As the great saying goes, nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So this morning I wanted to really ask you, where is the manure in your life? Where are those things that are seemingly negative that are serving as opportunities for you to practice this process of mastering your mind and mastering your thoughts and using those situations as a catalyst for growth, for personal growth in your own life and moving you forward to where you want to be and where you deserve to be. Got manure. Pile it on. Take it through the process and use it as a catalyst to grow yourself. I want to thank you all again for joining me here on the Masters of Mind call again every Monday morning, 9:30, same time, same line. We are right here. Invite a friend next week and let them get some of the information that you're getting to help you move forward. I absolutely hope that it has been a help. Remember, you guys, it's not what happens to you that determines your destination in life, but how you respond to what happens to you. I want to wish you all a wonderful day, a phenomenal week. God bless, and let's take charge.